and build that up. So again, just going to use the straight edge, using the edge of it on the bottom to act as the T-square, which makes horizontal lines coming across. So I'm just going to give myself a horizontal line going that direction, and making it dark enough that you can see it, but you can keep yours pretty light. And again, here's making the vertical. I have this line too that I can use right against the edge of the paper just to make it so that it's a perpendicular line right up the top there, and do the same on this side. Once that's in there, I can go ahead and just create these sections right here. And once again, the first line is now the plane facing the picture plane, and there you have it for the first section. And then from the points that you can see, these four plus the ones in between, you're just going to repeat that. If you could imagine just dragging a copy of it backwards. So I'm just going to keep the vanishing point to line it up to this one on the side, left and right. And once it's there, I'm going to go ahead and estimate the distance based off of the drawing. It's about as deep as it is tall. Okay, so that's giving me the top. Then all you need to do is connect 2 points in order to finish off the rest of it. So there's the vanishing point here, down here, and now you can see it's going to be pretty tight coming down inside this, so hopefully your accuracy will give you a nice clean edge. So I'm just going to drop from these 2 points down, and then from these 2 points back they'll intersect that piece. And when they do, if they're done evenly, it should line up horizontally. So these 2 points should line up here. And so now you can see the inside part of that wall. And then once you have it, you can take the pen and just go ahead and heavy up those lines just to get it started. And keep in mind these are all vertical pieces, so all the vertical lines, horizontal, there's the top of it, back line. So that gives you the front, and all the lines that go back to the vanishing point are easily placed in there. Straight to point. And there you can see it's simply placed in there. There's the outline of it. And now most of these don't have any cast shadows. This is going to have a cast shadow onto itself once it gets started. The light side is coming from the right to the left for the light source. So this wall is going to be the lightest. But again, as you use the linear perspective, which that is, now you're doing the aerial or atmospheric perspective where it's the shading that's showing the major part of the light. And you're trying to establish 3 values for the medium, light, and the dark. So this top part's going to be a light source where it's hitting it. So you just want to lightly drag that line and blend it in quickly so that the white of the paper stays obviously evident there. So for the top it's a little bit trickier trying to extend the value to take the line away but then keep the light on the surface. the front part will be a little bit darker. So that shows the part that these are going to be lighter, and trying to blend that line in, so it's a little tricky. You have to finesse the pen in there. You can do it again, take the straight edge and leave it on one side so you don't have to worry about overlapping. And just kind of soak it in there. And look for that line to take that right away there. You just take it right off the edge there. So the linear part started it, now you're trying to blend it in with that edge. Just going to turn the drawing a little bit. Try to do the same thing here. And again, just turning the illustration to make it easy. The pen stroke there. And the parts that are in the light, you're trying to still move that edge from the line, kind of blending it in. And this front part is going to have a cast shadow right from here into itself.